Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Tezos, its valuations against Bitcoin, as well as the US dollar, looking at the massive drop that Tezos is experiencing. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So currently right now, Tezos is down another 10.5% for the week. It's down 8% for today. Last week we saw a drop of 20, almost 30%. Okay, almost 30%. And when we culminate the two, we've dropped about 36% altogether from its local high. Now, right now, Tezos did have a rally. Okay, it did have a pretty decent-ish rally of 151%. Along that period, I've sold twice. Um, Sold two positions off of Tezos. One I believe here, and then one up here. I said that. I think at that point I said that Bitcoin was looking a little too bullish, and because of that, I wanted to sell another position of Tezos. Seemed to be a good plan because right now we're at a over 30% discount from the last point that I sold. Um, and this isn't necessarily an alarming thing, but it's something to keep in mind. Bitcoin is now up for almost 5%. It's at $60,000. It's over $60,000 now. And things are going to move pretty quickly. Should Bitcoin break its prior all-time high? If it does, we might see a repeat of what we saw here. And I talked about this in my previous video, where Bitcoin rallies, it kind of gets rejected off off the prior all time high. But when it did break its prior all time high, it rallied in a considerable amount. This is what brought it to over 70% dominance. And so with that said, Tezos will get affected by this, and so for the time being, um, I would stay off of altcoins for now. I think it's a little too risky to add any more liquidity into altcoins. I say this while saying that I bought more Litecoin the other day, but uh, as of right now, it seems like if Bitcoin breaks its prior all-time high, then altcoins are going to take the brunt of the damage, because Bitcoin's going to continue to rally. I think if it breaks its prior all-time high, it's clear skies ahead. There's no resistance anymore, and I think it would continue the rally. How long it will continue the rally, we don't know. But until then, until Bitcoin decides to chill out, volatility drops, we simply can't be we simply can't expect altcoins to do well, right? And so that is the prevailing issue for Tezos, and for a majority of altcoins. I mean, like Uniswap's down almost 7%. Like Link is down almost 6%. That is kind of the outlook that I have for Tezos. One thing to keep in mind. Okay, one thing to keep in mind is this RSI trend here. We could see that, if I can um, redo it here, this RSI support, we seem to be bouncing off of it, and we're getting pretty close to it. This would be interesting. Okay, if Tezos is able to bounce from this, um, then we can see, if it bounces off of it, we could see something bullish for Tezos, which would be extremely rare during this case. Okay, I would say it's extremely rare. Regardless, if it does, every time it did bounce, the RSI got higher from the previous peak. So that's something to keep in mind. Another thing we can look at is essentially, well, what did Tezos do the last time Bitcoin was this bullish? Um, and this would give us another kind of glimpse into what we can be expecting for Tezos. Okay, so is this the one that I'm looking at? Sorry, give me 1 second here. Yes. Okay. So Tezos' prior all-time high was here during 2018. This was the period when Bitcoin kind of broke down, but um, let's zoom in here. and kind of take a look at what Bitcoin did when it broke its all-time high. It dropped. It dropped. That's what exactly happened. You can make the argument to say that, hey, Tezos was at a pretty high valuation and therefore it dropped. But this is, you can make that argument. It was already bearish to begin with. It was coming from a prior all time, a prior high, and it was in a correction. That is also totally plausible as well. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Um, but we are still far, far away from prior all-time highs like we see at 70,000 satoshis, or what I was considering to be the next high, or the current high would be here at 40,000 satoshis. We'll definitely see how this goes, but as of right now, an air of caution I think is warranted. Um, Especially when Bitcoin is fighting against the its own prior all-time high. It's still at $60,000. If we do break through, then altcoin valuations against Bitcoin are going to bleed. Their US dollar valuations might be fine, but even today, I mean, even today, look like the US dollar valuations are down for the most part. So keep that in mind, folks. Stay cautious, stay safe. This is probably going to be my last video for the coming days. I'm going on vacation, so I won't have my computer with me, and yeah, so I won't be posting any videos for the next few days. I will be back by the end of October, so expect some videos then. Again, you can't follow my Twitter handles down below. But that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Bye bye.